I went out to Walmart and I got some plastic shoes. Oh, okay. So there are a lot of glitches that happened today from early on. One of them I just think is kind of odd. When I was back in the hotel getting ready to change, opened up a box of legs pantyhose, only to find one leg. I'm serious. It was one leg. The waist was about this big, and there was no second leg tucked into the first leg. So I'm not sure what to think. Anyway. Well, good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mary Ernst, David's mother. I know some of you traveled a great distance to be here, and we're happy that you've joined us. Melissa and I and Steve are happy, and Chuck, happy that you've joined us for this groom's celebration. There's so many images that come to mind when I think of David these last 33 years. His homemade half-pipe, snowboarding in Killington, skateboarding for miles at his grandparents' house, rollerblading a good 10 miles to buy a car for the model trains that he loved, his aggressive lacrosse games at Shipley. Growing up, Dave was filled with energy, inquisitiveness, and creativity. He loved to cradle our beloved Siamese cats in his arms and go racing through the house as if he were a jet plane.
Still do.
What?
Mine tonight.
Oh, okay. Growing up, Dave was filled with energy, inquisitiveness, and creativity. Oh, I already read that. Okay. So, art was his favorite pastime. Not only did he draw on any surface he could find, including random pages in my Bible, he went through roll after roll of Scotch tape, taping plastic action figures to his trucks, or his big metal fire engine to his Bigfoot monster truck. Dave wanted to know how everything works, the body's skeleton, nature. So on walks with my mother, when she would be babysitting, he would stop many times along the way, squat down with his face close to the dirt, and examine a little bug or an ant.
Just sleep.
Okay. Several years after Katie was born, the two of them grew to be best friends, a bond which continues to this day. When they took baths together, as little ones, not recently, she would try to wash his hair, and he would say, "I hate her tiny little hands." He loved her, but he didn't like to tell her too often. In fact, over the years, they bickered like an old married couple. We call them the Bickersons. I recently came across a notepad where I recorded funny things David would say as a little boy. Referring to the blue color of a flame, he said it looked like brains. The brains in Grandma Pat's legs. Sorry, Mom. He meant veins. He also said he knew why mommies don't fart. They're too embarrassed.
Mom, no more mic. Kill the mic. Just do it from the heart.
That's all right. Okay, I'll just talk about it. I'm almost done. Anyway, other words that come to mind reflecting on David's life are Camp Billowood, Madrigals, Squat, Fiddler on the Roof,
That's perfect.
our trip to Greece, his high school band, American Groove, and one of my favorite memories, our 4-day college tour through New England in his red Subaru.
Black, but yeah.
Chuck had the red Subaru.
Rooster.
Did I mention what a fish head Dave is? To this day, he will travel great distances to see this legendary band with its iconic leader, Trey Anastasio.
Oh.
What?
Anastasio.
Astasio, an accomplished and talented musician himself who plays multiple instruments. Davis sung with Riverside Choral Society, the a cappella group Voices of Gotham, and performed with two bands, Uncle Jesse and East River Deride. Since he was about 5 years old, David has been self-supporting. He's been very industrious. He worked at such well-known stores as Sneaker Stadium, Waterloo Gardens, Au Petit Delice, Will Burgers, The Gap, Galliphates, and for about 5 minutes with our gardener who insisted they study the Bible at lunchtime.
He was a pervert!
Wow.
Oh my God.
His first money-making venture, though, is one that I will never forget. It was at the end of our driveway. He set up a card table. I can still see the sign. He had random items for sale. It said, for sale, ear. There was a big rubber ear. Glasses, just glasses without lenses. And Morker, M-O-R-K-E-R, was a black felt tip marker.
Hey, Mom, explain why.
What?
Explain why. Why was that marker for sale?
Why was it for sale?
Because I used it to make the sign, and I figured the marker's left. I'll sell the marker too.
It's ingenious.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Hey.
So you can probably hear the pride and love I have as I think about the many gifts Dave has. But I have saved his best blessing for last. The radiant young woman you see at his side, Lindsey Elizabeth Plua. I know it was her beauty, both inside and out, that captivated Dave some 11 years ago at UMass. What a delight this soon-to-be daughter-in-law is. For the past 4 or 5 years, we have waited impatiently for Dave to pop the question before this lovely young woman became the one who got away. I'm thrilled beyond words she will soon officially be part of our family, and we will have an even closer connection to her wonderful parents, George and Kathy,
Woo!
and to Courtney, Kyle, and Delaney. Welcome all of you to the Ernst segment of Dave's extended blended family. I'd like to end with a poem by that ubiquitous poet, Mr. Anonymous. I pray these words are true for David and Lindsey. It's called Today. Today I marry my friend, the one I laugh and cry with, the one I have learned from and shared with, the one I have chosen to support, encourage, and give myself to, through all the days given us to share. Today I marry the one I love. So let's raise our glasses and toast the betrothed couple.
Good time.